You guys, this is a video about why New Year's resolutions don't work. Hat tip to HealthyGamerGG. He says that you have to look at your motivation. Are you making a resolution based on something that's important to you? That's something that you feel a duty about, or that's a value that you hold? Because those things are going to give you the motivation to actually follow through. um, those types of resolutions are resistant to the cost and the changes that you have to make. If your resolution is based on, well, it would be nice to, lose weight, or I should lose weight, or I want to be thinner, those are not coming from a deep level of motivation, and it'll be really hard to keep because resolutions require you to give up something and make a change. They have a cost. So the things that are more based on your value system are really resistant to the sacrifices that you're going to have to make. For example, let's take getting up in the middle of the night or getting up early. I'm going to get up. I think I should get up early, and that I will not get up early just because I think I should. But if I have my friend says, can you give me a ride to the airport? I will get up super early. I'll get up at 4 because I feel a duty to my friend. It's my value that I keep my word and that I'm there for my friend. So that would make me get up early versus I think I should get up early. So really look at your motivation. And that's why I think this New Year's resolution thing is kind of a farce, because people say, oh, I should make a resolution. What should the resolution be? Versus if it's really coming from your value system or from your duty or obligation, you can do that at any time, any day of the year, and I think you would. So the first recommendation he has is to look at your motivation. So the second thing is to realize that your mind is going to take you out of your resolution, especially if it's a resolution that comes from a less motivated place, because the mind likes familiarity, comfort, and safety, and it doesn't want to make any changes at all. It's going to find excuses, justifications, and it's going to find it, and it's going to see comfort and familiarity. So you have to realize that your mind is going to take you out. So what are some things you can do to keep your mind from taking you out? First, notice that your mind wants to do it. It's not going to like to have a change. For me personally, the way I deal with that is I imagine the steps I have to go through to make that change. Like, okay, let's take getting up earlier to go to the gym. Okay, what time do I get up? Imagine myself getting up. What will be my morning routine? What will I wear to the gym? What are the things that I might feel uncomfortable about going to a new gym, and where I'm going to park? And I process all that so that it's already run through in my mind, and that way it's easier to actually do it. Second thing is to realize that your mind will keep kind of like, what are those things that are those pendulum things where you have a ball and this other one comes and knocks it out. So you have a thought, I'm going to get up early, and then your mind comes in and reminds you that you want to stay in bed, the bed is comfortable, you can just do it tomorrow. And just notice your mind doing that, and just be able to hold that thought of getting up. And a powerful one that he recommends, though, with the mind is that look at your identity. If your mind is saying, oh, I'm a lazy person, it's going to be harder for you to get up and go to the gym, versus if you tell yourself, I'm an athlete. The only difference between you or me and an athlete is an athlete does athlete things. An athlete gets up and they exercise and they eat a certain way. So you can be like, when you go out to eat, okay, what would an athlete eat? What time would an athlete go to bed? Just say, I'm an athlete. He also recommends keeping your resolution secret so that you don't start to get a bunch of, hey, you're so awesome for sharing your resolution, and that there's also power in keeping something inside. When you share something, it releases its power. That's why talking about something can make you feel better. Something you feel bad about, like talking about something, takes away its power, whether it's something negative or something good. So keep it to yourself. I thought these were good tips. Finally, Don't let failure take you out. Hey, you're not going to be perfect. You're going to fail at whatever your resolution is, whether it's to not watch porn or to go to the gym or to eat no sweets. That's okay. It doesn't have to be an all or nothing thing. Just keep going. It's totally fine. This Dr. K, who does the Healthy Gamer GG channel, he applied to medical school 140 times before he was accepted. He just kept trying. I think there was one more thing I wanted to add. I saw on another channel this therapist was saying that people often make goals that are too vague or ambitious to have a specific goal and to just make a small goal. Like, you don't have to have a goal of losing 80 pounds. You can just have a goal of just exercising every day or whatever. Just make it small and reward yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. We're so hard on ourselves. Reward yourself for every little step that you do. I think it's important to have resolutions that are just for you and to do it at random times of the year. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions because then I think it's more based on like, well, I should have a resolution. I should do this. Like, what is it that you really want? And kind of a good question to ask too about yourself is like, what am I committed to? What's important to me? Those are good questions to ask new people that you meet to get to know them, is ask them what they're committed to, what's important to them. Because the things that you're committed to are the things that you're willing to make sacrifices for, and anything important in life requires sacrifices. We've got to get up off our ass and move. We can't just lay there and sit there and watch movies. We got to get up our ass and move and learn something and move and do something. So I hope these tips were helpful, and you guys have a good evening.